Stephen, a positive result and a positive performance this afternoon at Dumbarton. What are your thoughts on your team's winning performance?
It certainly was a pleasing performance. I think the opening period of the game, probably first 30 minutes, we dominated the game, created loads of chances, got real success, and then probably just before half time we let the game drift just a little bit. We stopped doing the things that were getting us success, so at half time we challenged the players to go and be relentless and keep doing what was getting us that success in the first half, and I thought they did that really well in the second half, and they got the goals that they deserved and the 3 points.
You touched upon it there, that theme of relentless. That must be pleasing for you and the team to see the boys being relentless, to have that hunger to get more goals, even up to the final whistle as well.
Yeah, it was, and again that period where we let the game drift just a little bit, I think there was a thought process because you're 2-0 up, you maybe think the game's like slightly easy, and you give them an opportunity to come back into the game. But credit to the players, they reacted well with that, and as I said, we challenged them at half time and they reacted well with that challenge and went and dominated the second half and got the goals that the play deserved.
The scoreline was certainly positive, but in terms of the performance itself, what are your thoughts on that?
I think, as I mentioned, where they were getting success, they realised themselves they were getting joy in the wider areas. After the first 30 minutes they stopped doing that slightly, but again they picked it back up in the second half and they started doing the things that got them that success. And as I say, when you do that and you go and hurt teams with the players that we do have in the forward areas, you'll get the rewards, and we spoke about last week about having impacts and goals and assists, and we certainly got that today, so we got a good reaction in that end of the pitch.
That must be pleasing, having that reaction in terms of last week as well. But looking ahead now they've got a midweek European game. First of all, what's the preparations going to look like for that, and how important is it for the boys to mirror the first team's gameplay as well?
I think that's a challenge for them as well, realising that it's a big period coming up. I think the next month and a half there's a lot of games and a lot of competitions, so they all have to be ready. That's the one thing. New manager coming in, so first impressions really count, and today was a good start. I'm pretty sure the new manager will hear about that result and the performance, so it's all about being ready and being ready for that next challenge, and the next challenge is Wednesday for them.
Fantastic.